467 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a proportion of that field as a final resting place for those who might give their lives that the nation might live. It is altogether fitting and the proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot concentrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men living and dead who struggled here have concentrated it far above the poor power add or detract. The world will little note or long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us the living rather to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they have who fought here. Thus far so nobility advanced. It is rather before us be dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from the honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last measure of devotion. We here highly resolve that the dead shall not have died in vain, and that our nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that the government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from this earth.